AJ tried to kill Jason.
We all thought that Jason was going to be a vegetable. AJ was just eaten up with guilt, driving drunk for being so careless. The poor kid couldn't get away from it.
AJ was so eaten up with guilt and the damage he'd done that he tried to kill his brother instead. That is crazy, Alan.
No one was in their right mind back then, Monica.
Are you trying to defend him?
No, but I understand it. Look, the bottom line is that Jason was dying. I was there, thank God, and I saved his life, and that's all that matters.
Okay. So what soulless monster did AJ hire to murder my son?
AJ wouldn't tell me, and I didn't want to know.
You're going to wake up and remember AJ without guilt or fear. Those are the words I used with Michael in the session. Now it's my turn. Someone broke into my office and stole that tape. Between the DA and you, I'm surrounded by thieves.
Who gave you the permission to hypnotize my son?
Hypnosis is a standard tool in my trade.
You should have asked.
I did. Durant had custody at the time, and he gave me permission. And it worked, I might add.
How do you figure? Michael miraculously remembered seeing poor dead Rachel Adair smother AJ.
That's only one index of the success of this. More importantly, he no longer has any need for an imaginary friend. Jody has left the building.
Well, Tony Jones says that Jason's gonna wake up soon.
You know, it's obvious that you broke into my office and stole that tape when you and Jason broke in. And you went through my files. You know, I could call the police, but I won't. For Michael's sake.
That's up to you, Doctor.
Well, I wish him a speedy recovery. Good night.
Really? How much of that do you buy into?
Just wish there was some real evidence that linked Dr. Thomas to AJ in the past.
There is. It's in Jason's head. He started to remember some things when the drug kicked in, but he was too incoherent to say anything.
But what if he was hallucinating?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time he's trapped inside his own head.
Guess what, Jason? Sonny said that Stan managed to salvage some of the tape we stole. Dr. Thomas, he hypnotized Michael. I bet that bastard made him believe it was Rachel who killed AJ. You were right. Jason, you were right. It was Dr. Thomas. But we can't prove it without you. You are the only one who knows the link between AJ and Dr. Thomas. So you have to wake up. You have to wake up so we can figure out the motive.
When Jason woke up and AJ realized that he wasn't brain dead after all, he was just so full of remorse. That's when he wrote that letter. A full confession. He was ready to turn himself over to the police.
What, and you talked him out of it?
I was just trying to protect him. It wasn't going to bring Jason back. The family had enough to deal
Alan,
with.
did it ever occur to you that AJ needed to come clean about this? I mean, carrying the weight of what he did, that was going to eventually break him.
Is this the part where you blame me for everything?
Well, Alan, you made a mistake. You made a terrible mistake keeping the secret. Now you're going to have to carry the burden.
I am already carrying it, Monica. Every moment of every day. I swear to you, I did it out of love for you and for them. I've lost both my sons. I'm losing you. Don't you realize that I am paying for this every single day of my life?
Okay. You could have burned this letter. But obviously, in your heart, Alan, you wanted the truth to come out.
Listen to me. AJ paid enough. He paid enough, Monica. Don't you think it's our responsibility as parents to show that we loved him and just let him rest in peace?
If there's forgiveness for all the pain, For all the destruction, for all the hurt. The person that he hurt the most was himself. And the life that he damaged was just his own. Oh, his actions were just despicable, but in his own deluded mind, he really thought he was doing the right thing. For all of the suffering, please, please forgive him.
Forgive him for all the previous sin. Who do you want forgiveness for, Monica? And for what?
I know you don't want to believe this, but Jason was wrong. Everything that he said about AJ, that was the drug talking. AJ would have never hurt Jason intentionally.
I don't know, Dr. Quartermain.
No, I know. AJ loved Jason. It was like AJ was the baby brother. He worshipped Jason. I wish you would have known Jason back then. He was the best son that any father could wish for.
I'm really sorry you're going through this, and I know this must be really hard for you.
You don't know. After the accident, AJ was riddled with guilt. He had lost his best friend. He had turned a loving son into the robot that Jason is now.
No, Jason is every bit as loving as any man. AJ, on the other hand, was vicious and hateful.
You didn't know him.
I knew enough.
This is what you wanted to talk to me about? You want me to kill your brother so he won't have to live the rest of his life as a vegetable?
Sam. He tried. That was Dr. Thomas.